Okay, am I audible, Shradha?
Yes, sir.
So, Shradha, you are from Jagatsinghpur.
Yes, sir. I come from Jagatsinghpur.
Okay, so there was a super cyclone in Jagatsinghpur in 1999, right?
Yes, sir.
So, how much of of Jagatsinghpur was impacted?
Sir, the coastal Jagatsinghpur lies in the coastal belt. So the coastal areas such as Ersama, Paradip, and few parts of like Balikoda area were much affected than the interior part of Jagatsinghpur.
Okay.
Sir, as there was a lack of infrastructure and the people were mostly agrarian, the people of that area were much affected, and also the animals and domesticated animals suffered.
Okay.
Around 10,000 people lost their life, and there was
Okay.
totally destroy of infrastructures.
Acha, tell me, if you are posted in Jagatsinghpur tomorrow, okay, tell me
Yes, sir.
how will you in a block or tehsil, how will you build a resilience of that block or tehsil? Take a pause, think, and tell me step one, step two, step three that you will do, so that you can make your people of that block or tehsil withstand any near future cyclone. How will you build a resilience over there?
Sir, if I am getting posted in Jagatsinghpur area, first of all, I will study the regions. Why this district particularly is getting affected more, and after
That is
studying the
because
region,
they are coastal districts. So tell me, what
yes,
will you do to build cyclone resilience?
sir. First of all, I will check the multi-purpose
Cyclone shelter,
cyclone
if they are
shelter.
functional or not.
If, yes, yes, sir.
Okay, apart from
And
that,
apart from that, I will try to interact with the coastal belt fishermen and other communities who are staying within 10 kilometer from the sea areas, uh, and I will try to make them aware of the situation. How every year cyclone is hitting this area. So what steps they should take, and how they should respond to the government orders if anything they are getting.
so that is the
So
awareness, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, apart from that, anything that you can think of?
Sir, apart from that if anyone is under the PMAY, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana rural area, I will try
Okay.
to get them benefited from that, so that they will get some concrete infrastructure, so that they will be benefited during the cyclone.
Tell me, if you are posted in Jagatsinghpur, what one
Yes,
particular
sir.
issue that you will try to fix, apart from say disaster, what else you will try to fix
Sir,
that
I
you
will
have
try to.
encountered?
Yes, sir. Sir, as I am working near Paradip area, I will try to fix the pollution that are coming from the industries. And as Paradip is going to be a industrial cluster of Odisha, so I will try to make such sustainable industrial cluster, so that the pollution will not be a future problem for the district.
So we'll try to fix the pollution, right? Acha, Jagatsinghpur, it is also known as a particular khetra. What khetra it is?
Yes. Sir, it is known as Bani Khetra.
Okay. Acha, Paradip port, right? So what
Yes.
kind of cargo it majorly deals with?
Sir, it majorly deals with the steel export
Steel export from?
from Paradip to
No. I am
southeastern.
asking from which steel plant they are getting, exporting the steel.
Sir, mostly JSW.
Okay.
Uh,
Jindal Steel.
yes, sir.
Okay. What is the ancient name of Jagatsinghpur?
Sir, Hariharpur.
Jagatsinghpur is famous for theatre, right? Gananatya.
Yes, sir.
Why do you think, the theatre aspect of it is, declining?
Sir, there are many regions why these theaters are declining. First of all, the digitalization of India is growing, so many are depending on the uh, Netflix and other things, and
OTT
everyone is
platforms, you are
having
saying.
OTT platforms, sir, and people are inclining towards a better picture view rather than going to a open theater, as their standard is not up to mark as per the modern times. And
Okay.
second thing, I think the government is not promoting those traditional theaters, sir.
Theatre.
So,
Okay.
yes,
Acha, Shraddha, tell me, Jagatsinghpur, we have a lot of industry, right?
yes, sir.
What is the reason, that Odisha is not, we have mining rich regions in Odisha, but we are not a very industrialized state. What are the reasons? We are not as industrialized as say, Tamil Nadu or Gujarat. Why is that? Even though we have, the raw materials and everything.
Sir, there are various steps has been taken by the government during the last 2 decades. Still, India is not, Odisha is not up to mark because uh, the ST population is around 23-24% of the population. So there is always a dilemma between the development and tribal people. For example, the bauxite regions of
So you are saying land
Konkan.
acquisition issue. Apart from that,
Sir, apart from that, there is also a lack of FDI info in Odisha, and government is working for that.
okay, okay, okay.
Sir, other thing
So
I want to add that there is not that good infrastructure like connectivity and all. So
transportation
the
network is not that good. Okay.
yes, sir.
Acha, tell me, you worked as a content lead. What is it? Abhetti Learning Private Limited. What kind of content it is?
Sir, it is an S-Tech company. So the content was about economics and mathematics for school level
Student.
students.
Okay.
Yes, it was in Odia language, sir.
Okay. And business BDA, Business Development Associated. This is Sarchak.
Sarchak Private Limited, sir.
So it is in what kind of work it was?
Bhubaneswar. It was related to construction work, and as I am a civil engineering graduate, so I
Okay.
joined that for a time being.
Okay. Acha, you joined from 2021 to 2022. Then you have been working as a faculty
Yes, sir.
in IAS Gurukul.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is a project of JSW CSR
So it is
initiative.
a JSW CSR project. So
Yes,
what
sir.
they do?
Sir, they through CSR initiative, they provide free coaching to the students of that affected area of Jagatsinghpur.
Okay. Okay. So what do you teach?
Sir, I teach reasoning and polity, Indian polity there.
So tell me, CRPC recently got replaced, right?
Sorry, sir.
CRPC.
CRPC, yes, sir.
What is the new act?
Sir, the new act is Bharatiya Nagarika Suraksha Samhita,
Tell me two
BNSS.
good. Yes. Tell me two good things about it.
Sir, first of all, it is renamed and um, uh, became new to change the obsolete laws that were from the
No, no. Tell me two good
Food and
things about it. That we already know.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Is there any substantial change or any interesting change that you have observed? Any of the laws,
Sir,
say BNSS, BNS, or BSA?
Sir, one thing I can recall is that if any small offense or crime someone is doing, he or she can be punished through community work
Yes,
rather
good.
than any
So this is
sentence.
petty offences. They have introduced community service. Apart from that,
Sir, apart from that, I am unable to recall now.
that's okay. That's okay. So tell me, what is your opinion about Uniform Civil Code? Should we go for it?
Sir, their uniform civil code is mentioned in DPSP. So the constitution makers has already dreamt of that UCC. So I think they have rightly dreamt of it. So we should go for UCC.
Don't you think it will hurt some religious sentiments?
Sir, the social aspect of that implementation of UCC is being studied. If it will allow, then we should go for it. It will bring unity.
Your optional is sociology, right? So,
Yes.
what is, do you think, in India, as a country, as a society, can we ever get rid of caste? Is that possible in near future?
Sir, caste system has been imbibed since ages. So I think the social and economic situation has yet not uh, arrived that we can get rid of it, and it is not possible in the near future. But we can do one thing, that we can reform the caste structure so that the discriminations and uh, the bad things out of it should not be done to the society.
Acha, between Gandhi and Ambedkar, who was a realist and who was a idealist, as far as caste is concerned?
Sir, I think B.R. Ambedkar was realist and Gandhi was idealist.
Acha, in modern society, for example, developed countries like OECD countries, European countries, or USA, there is a rise of suicide among youngsters. The per capita
Yes,
income
sir.
is high, they have education and all other things. Still, a lot of them are committing suicide. Is there any
Yes, sir.
sociological explanation behind this?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, according to Durkheim, there can be four reasons behind suicide.
No. Tell me the one reason why, what kind of suicide it is and why, the suicide is happening in modern and developed societies.
Sir, that can be due to either more integration or less integration. And
Okay,
mostly it
so
is less integration in the society during the modern time.
so we
Less
are saying that.
integration, the isolation kind of mindset, which are leading the youth to go for it.
So what kind of suicide it is? Are you aware of type of suicides?
Yes, sir.
So we can put it under which category?
Sir, we can put it under less integration type.
Okay. What is Sapindo marriage or Sapindo marriage?
Sir, Sopindo marriage is like marrying in the relative of father or mother side. In the father side, up to 7 generation, I think, and in the mother side, 5 generations.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, between a society, if you have to choose between a society without religion and society with religion, which one is better from a sociological point of view?
Sir, from a sociological point of view, it is always preferred for an egalitarian society,
Okay.
so that social stratification will be less and meritocracy will be preferred. So I will
If there
prefer,
is
sir.
meritocracy, definitely it can be egalitarian society. Egalitarian means everyone is equal, right?
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
there can be
egalitarian society,
egalitarianism.
sir, everyone should get equal opportunity. And
Okay.
it is up to that person if he is using that opportunity on the basis of his or
No,
her
no,
merit.
you didn't answer my question. My question was, would you prefer a society without religion or a society with religion?
Sir, though religion put a basis for a rule and regulation in the society and other things, but I should prefer a society without religion.
Without religion.
Yes, sir. Sir, humanism
Don't
should be followed.
don't you think religion is a vital factor of integration in society? Also provides a lot of coping mechanism.
Yes, sir. It act as a integrating measure, but within a few people or within a few communities, and it divides the communities on the basis of religion. So I should think humanism should be the religion of the world.
Do you think one type of religion will make one group of people rich, whereas other type of religion can make another group of type of people poor?
Sir, there is a concept called Protestant ethics and spirit of capitalism by Weber. According to him, religions like Protestant Christianity and others, they promote the spirit of capitalism and to be richer. In the other hand, the society, the religion like Hindu, they uh, they believe in the life after death and the term like dharma. So they are not up to that to go for capitalism. So I think
Don't you
is
think?
there
Don't you
some.
think the Hindu religion?
Yes,
So you are saying that say Protestant ethics promotes hard work and acquisition of wealth and material happiness, right?
yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So don't you think Hindu, and you are saying that Indic religion or Hindu religion does not do that? We promote dharma more than other things.
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of a concept called Purusartha?
Yes, sir.
What are they?
Purusartha, sir, it is written in the Veda
Mhm.
that
This is the four goals of a human life:
yes, yes,
dharma,
sir.
artha,
Artha,
kama,
Kama.
moksha.
Yes, sir.
Artha is one of them, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it does. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Acha. Tell me why there is a rise in divorce. Do you think if there is more women empowerment in India, there will be rise in divorce rate, or there will be decline in divorce rate?
Sir, women empowerment and divorce are not the reason behind each other, sir.
So you are saying they are not related.
Sir, they are not related, but the women who were uh, facing like marital offenses and
Yes. Acha, tell
pressure,
me if they are
they
not
come out.
related. If they are not related, how come say if a woman or if a woman is in a bad marriage and she is financially independent, she will definitely try to get rid of that marriage, don't you think? But if he is
Yes,
financially dependent, which is the major cause that we have a low divorce rate.
yes, sir. Sir, if she is not happy with the marriage, whatever
Yes.
be the financial state, she should come out of it.
No, no,
I
I am
believe.
not asking you give a philosophical answer. I am just asking you, do you think if there is women empowerment, it will also result in a rise in divorce, or will there will be fall in divorce rate in India? This is a simple
Sir,
question.
sir, it will give rise to some extent because the women empowerment will empower those oppressed women to
Yes,
take steps
they will have a say.
that.
They don't. Yes, they can get rid of the bad marriage. True, or
Yes, sir.
abusive marriage. Acha,
Sir,
what is
on the
your
other
opinion?
hand, sir, on the
Okay.
other hand,
Hmm.
women empowerment can lead to fix few bad marriages, like they
Yes,
will be
true. True. I
financially.
am not saying that. I asked you a simple question. There is a simple answer to that. Acha, tell me, what is your opinion about criminal layer in SCST? Should there be criminal layer in SCST?
Sir, for now, it should not be uh,
Why?
proper because maybe the economic status of SC and so-called SC and SC ST
Hmm.
will be better, but the social status of there are not
Are we giving
improving.
reservation? Does reservation give you social prestige, or is it does it give you any kind of standing in the society? No, it doesn't. It enables you. It gives you economic mobility mostly by giving jobs and all that, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you aware of the concept called elites in SC and ST? You might have read in your sociology, right?
Yes, sir.
Do you think all the benefits are cornered by the elites among them, rather than it is not reaching to the intended beneficiary?
No, sir. It is reaching to all the beneficiaries, I think.
Acha, what is Supreme Court court's opinion on criminal?
Sir, for now, the creamy layer concept should not be extended to SC/ST. But
No,
in
I
Indra
asked you, are you listening to me or are you just giving your answer?
no, sir, I am listening.
Okay, my question is, what is Supreme Court's opinion on criminal law in SC/ST? Are you aware of it?
Sir, I have read it, but
What is it? Did they ask for criminal law or they didn't? What is it that? What is it? The Supreme Court said.
Supreme Court is against creamy layer in SC/ST for now.
What is the size of Odisha's economy?
Sir, size of
Odisha's
this
economy.
is
That means
budget.
GDP of Odisha.
Sir, GDP of Odisha, I am not aware of it.
Okay. Acha, if you are posted in a block, Shraddha, okay, where violence against women is very high, tell me, as an officer over there, what will you do so that violence against women, gets reduced? Think,
Sir,
take a pause, think. Okay, tell me what are the steps you will take so that violence against women in that particular block gets reduced.
Sir, first of all, I will try to meet the leaders or the better educated women of that areas, and I will try to make some meetings or awareness program, and there I will try to make the women understand that they can approach any government officers of that area, and they can easily go for any if anything happening to them. And other things, sir, I will try to make those areas financially independent, and the SSG programs and others should be extended to them. I will take care of that.
So if you are okay, suppose you are posted in Jagatsinghpur, okay, and there is a cyclone warning, okay, and you are doing evacuation work and you have completed much of your evacuation work, okay, but there are 50 to 100 villagers who are reluctant to evacuate, and when you try to convince them, they tell you that we will die in our home rather than go to the cyclone shelter. Okay. So how will you manage that situation? Will you apply force to will you evacuate them forcefully, or what other methods that you can think of?
Sir, I will not try to evacuate them forcefully, but within that time limit, I will try to meet their leaders of that area, or sarpanch, or any educated persons, and I
And
will
try to
try
convince them.
yes, convince them through them.
Suppose you done that, okay, still they are adamant. They are ready to die in their home, but not ready to go to the cyclone shelter, and their logic or reasoning is is baseless. What will you do?
Sir, I will try to implement my emotional intelligence in that region, and if the time constant is there, then I will try to evacuate them with the
So,
force
acha, tell
as
me
the
what
last resort.
what emotional intelligence you will apply.
Sir, for example, I will try to incentivize them,
How?
and I will try to tell them that the relief and other things will be given to you if you are going there, and foods will be given to you. And I will try to emotionally make them think of their children and their domesticated animals and their
Okay.
things.
Acha, still they are not ready to go. Will you still apply force?
Sir, as it is against human rights, so I will not try to go for the last resort. Sir, I will try to convince them in other ways, sir.
So suppose if they are adamant are not ready to go, and the cyclone will be hitting in say in an hour or two, will you still will you still wait for them and let them be in their home, or will you forcefully evacuate them?
No, sir. As the last resort, I will try to save their lives.
Okay, so you will apply force, right?
As the last resort, if nothing is working, then I can go for that.
Tell me, if they ask you ki, give us alcohol, then we'll go to the cyclone center. Will you give them alcohol?
No, sir. The situation will
Because
become
as you
more.
said, we won't be able to apply force them. They are happy, you
Sir,
are happy, right?
no, sir. Sir, I will try to incentivize them in other way, and also I will try to make them uh, convinced through the leaders they are supporting or
Understood,
the
understood.
seniors of mine. Yes.
Acha, which dynasty built Konark Temple?
Sir, Konark Temple was built by Narsingha Rao
Dynasty.
dynasty, sir. Som dynasty.
Som Dynasty.
Sir, sorry, sir. Ganga dynasty.
Lingaraj Temple?
Lingaraj temple by Jajati Kesari, sir.
Which dynasty?
Sir, I don't remember. Sir.
There is a recently change in government, right, in Odisha. So how do you feel
Yes.
about it?
Sir, change of government is the uh, is the process by which the will of the people are reflected.
So how do you feel about it?
Sir, I feel neutral which party may comes to the power.
Okay, okay. So
Work.
tell me, what are the rivers are there in Jagatsinghpur?
Sir, divorce rate, sir, I don't know, sir.
Rivers.
Reverse?
Yes.
Sorry, sir. Reverse. Sir,
Yes.
the distributaries of Mahanadi
Okay.
are there.
Acha, if you have to choose between Jagatsinghpur and Malkangiri, you have choice to make. Which one you will choose for your posting?
Sir, in my first preference, I will give Jagat Simple.
Why you don't want to serve Malkangiri people?
Yes, sir, I want to serve, sir. Sir, but Jagat Simple will be convenience for me.
Okay. What percentage of Odisha people are poor?
Sir, sir, I don't remember the data. It was
So you
recent.
want to be a civil servant, but you don't know what percentage of your own people are poor?
Sir, I have read about it, about the recent last year's report, and I am not able to recall for now, sir.
Acha. What is your opinion about renaming of Revensa?
Sir,
Should we rename it?
the renaming of Odisha should be studied elaborately. So
Renaming
the
of Revensa.
yes, sir, that should
Okay.
be done by taking the viewpoints of the alumni, the students, and the other stakeholders involved in it.
Acha. When we changed Bombay to Mumbai, did we take the viewpoint of all the people of Mumbai?
Sir, I am not aware the viewpoints were taken or not. Mostly it was done through government orders.
So what is your opinion? Should we change or should we not change? What is your viewpoint?
Sir, if the people of that area want to change it, and
So you have no opinion on that matter, right?
sir, it should not be imposed on that area. The people of that area should decide if they want the change of the name or not.
What about renaming of schemes?
Sir, the renaming of schemes also restructure that schemes, and it brings new energy to that scheme.
Okay.
So it is up to some extent good for
Acceptable.
the yes.
Acha. You see that a boy has stolen a loaf of bread, a piece of bread, and is running away. And you are a police officer, you catch him, and he tells you that his mother is ill and has not eaten for 3 days. And he has no money, so that's the reason why he has stolen the bread. Will you arrest the boy or will you let him go?
Sir, I will arrest the boy.
Shraddha, suppose there is a train coming through. It is a high-speed train, and on the designated track, there are two. The train driver suddenly says that on the designated track there are 200 people sitting on the track, and he also observes there is a side track or a abandoned track. A abandoned track meaning being it is being not being maintained because no train runs in that track. There is an abandoned track over there. 50 women and children are there. If you are the train driver, okay, if you are in the seat of the driver, in which direction you will go? Will you go in the designated route where 200 people will die, or will you go in the abandoned track where 50 women and children will die?
Sir, could you repeat the question, sir? Not about.
Train is coming through. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The train driver suddenly says on the designated track 200 people are there, and he also sees there is an abandoned track on which 50 women and children are there. If he goes in the designated track, 200 people will die. In the abandoned track, if he goes, 50 women and children will die. So if you are in the position of the train driver, in which route you will go? Will you go in the designated track or abandoned track?
Sir, I will go in the designated track.
Why?
Sir, because first of all, the 200 people should be aware of that it is an active track, and
Okay.
those 50 persons who are coming on the abandoned track, they must be knowing that this track is not working. Second thing is that if I am taking the train in the abandoned track, so it will break the rule of railway, sir, and other trains who may come in the on that designated track, they may uh, lost the signals. And other thing is that the passengers who are in the train, if it is a passenger train, they will suffer if I am taking through abandoned train. So I will follow, sir, the rules, sir.
Okay. Why civil service, Shraddha?
Sir, civil service is because it is a very dynamic uh, dynamic platform, sir, and
Okay.
also it will give me an opportunity to work for the people from the ground level,
Okay.
and also it can give me a chance to influence the government policy if I'm having that chance.
Okay. So Shraddha, I'm done with the interview.